pissed. I was gonna TP and I was like, fuck, if I TP he's gonna blow it up. I remember thinking that in my head.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So you have level 6 Dark Ranger, level 5 Panda, and almost level 5 Pillar. There's absolutely nothing you can do with the standard army in my opinion versus this, unless he has like 100 foot of breakers and like a level 10 Mountain King. You really can't do anything. So I think this is again why Sonky is trying to win with this tank harass and maybe Griffins later on. But I still, it's like Lado said, it's pretty much over.
And you'll see I left 3 bears at my 1 expansion. I'm kind of relying on that mine now because that's my last mine. The reason I left those 3 bears at that expansion because I thought he was going to keep tanking me, but then I realized he wasn't tanking me, so I brought the bears with me again. Because that's the way you want to beat tanks, basically. You want to buy the mud golems and stuff. If you can buy mud golems, you want to get mud golems, and then you want to leave bears. Use the mud golems to slow the tanks, and you just A-click your bears. At this point, I'm getting really frustrated. I just kind of want to pick off the units that I can because my army is huge. So I just kind of A-click his base. Try and pick off units. Not to mention I have charm, so I can just keep charming his units as well. The cooldown on charm is extremely low. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's like 35 seconds or 45 seconds or something, which is extremely low. So I mean every 35 or 40 seconds or something I can take one of his units, which at this point in the game is huge because every piece of gold, every unit counts.
Especially in this situation. I mean, I really think if you did the mass tank strat, you would have had a harder problem because his 3rd expansion was pretty much up and you didn't really touch it. But I mean, you did kill his main, so I guess it worked out well for you. Again, there's not really much to say about Sonky's play. Like, we're kind of doing this audio and me saying stuff about what human can do and, like, you know, what mistakes they make, but I really think Sonky's just delaying the inevitable in this game. He pretty much knows it's over, I think, but he's trying to, maybe you make a dumb mistake and you lose a hero.
You take a look in the bottom right and look in his Griffin aviaries right now, and you'll see what his master plan is.
Yeah, but still, like, with charm, level 5 Panda, it's still, his heroes aren't high enough.
That level 2 MK just bolted my Panda, and it did like 20 damage. It didn't even hurt him.
Not even. I didn't even see the health bar move.
Yeah, so that, as Priest was saying, you really do need that level 3 bolt, or level 2 bolt, level 3 MK, to hope to do any damage at all. And that's even with all the towers and whatnot focusing him, so. So at this point, yeah, I'm not really making any more units because I want to see what he's making. Eventually I end up seeing those Griffins. I forget how. I think I see it because of the Sentry Ward in the thing or something. And then as soon as I see that, I just start making Dryads. So Dryads obviously being the biggest counter to Griffins. And I think I make a couple Hippos too. But not only that, but level 2 Breath of Fire and level 2 Haze and level 3 Breath of Fire alone will be able to kill enough Griffins to get you through the fight. Like, these heroes alone, if I had orbs on my 2 heroes, if I had an orb on my Pit Lord and my Panda, I would probably be able to just beat him with just my heroes, but I don't, so.
Yeah. And charm of course always helps. It doesn't even really matter if you take control of the unit and you use it. It doesn't even matter if it dies. It pretty much just, he has less Griffins when you charm. That's pretty much why you use it. Like, of course it's good to have a Griffin.
Yeah, I don't even control the Griffin once I charm it. I just let it attack whatever. It doesn't.
There's not really a point. It's just to get rid of his Griffin attacking you.
AC is down to 1k gold left in his mine. And I build another tree up in the top left, and you'll see I'm banking at 58 food, which really doesn't make much sense, but there is that fear in the back of my head that he's gonna make, you know, Griffins or, I don't know, mass Dragonhawks, or I don't even know what, but there, you know, you always want to try and counter the army the best you can, so I'm just kind of trying to wait to see what he's doing with all of his gold. Because I know he has a ton of gold, and I know he hasn't done anything with it. So I know he's doing something. It's not like he's not doing anything. So I'm basically just waiting to see what he has so I can build the appropriate units to counter it. You want to bump this up to 2x speed? At 35 minutes, let's bump this up, because there's just one last fight. There's not really much to talk about.
Good idea.
Alright, pause it at 35, pause it now. And bump it up to 2x speed. And unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. Okay. So yeah, so basically what's just happening is I'm just waiting for him to come away from his towers. I know his mines are gone and mine aren't, so I'm just waiting for him to try and fight me. Now I remember seeing those griffins somehow. I can't remember how I saw them. Maybe my skeleton guys. Yeah, that's it. So my skeleton guys saw them. I was actually sending those skeletons to see if his mine was out. I remember that's what I was doing. And I saw the griffins. So you see immediately, as soon as I see the griffins, you'll see I start pumping hippos and dryads at my base. And you can make those units fast enough that that it's really not going to be a problem. You'll see in this last fight, I pretty much just use my hero skills and just A-click and let my units do the rest. You'll see he does kill my Dark Ranger. Even though I have an invul pot, you'll see with all those griffins, one of my heroes is going to die. It doesn't stand a chance. Because bolt and focus with all those griffins, it is going to die. I don't care if you have an invul pot or not, but you'll see. That's what he's going to do. He's going to go for a hero kill. Boom, and gone.
It pierces through the invul pot.
Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so that's that game. Oh, that was longer than I thought. Okay. Yeah, so that's Panda Pitlord, How to Beat Mass Towers. I hope you guys like that game. It was kind of fun to play, but kind of annoying at the same time. But now we're going to go on BNet and play a 2v2 game, and hopefully we'll play a good game on BNet.
Hopefully we win. It could be kind of embarrassing to lose.
Hey, if we lose, we'll post that too. And but if we're against hackers, we're just going to say, fuck you, hackers, and we're going to leave the game. Because that's my style. That's how I roll.
We're going to post that replay in the audio file.
And we'll post it and we'll say, fuck you, hackers. Alright, go to the channel, Lado. Let's hope we can find a game. It's like 7 in the morning.
7:30 in the morning?
What time does Zotac start? Do you know?
I haven't played Zotac in a long time. The first time I signed up for Zotac, it got canceled that day, so ever since then I've only done at least like 2 or 3 Zotacs, and it kind of sucks to wake up so goddamn early.
You guys don't know what Zotac is? It's like a 500-man tournament, and usually the skill level is pretty good, and like a lot of good players always come out for it because there's like a $100 prize, which isn't that much, but it's really fun because you get to play against a lot of high-level players. And if you make it like past round 5 or 6, then you'll start to play against pros, which is always fun. It's always a good time. So if any of you guys ever want to play, you should check out Zotac Cup. It's every Saturday morning.
So pretty much what this is going to be, it's going to be sort of called like a live audio kind of thing. We're pretty much going to be talking and telling you what our strat is, and you're going to get to hear us play in our ideas that's going through our heads while we're playing this 2v2. And we are a human nightelf team. Sometimes Lado likes doing random, and he likes playing orc, which is always fun. But most of the time when we play, when we want to win, it's usually when we're human nightelf, and we're still searching, so might be another minute or two until we get a game, but we'll just talk about some random stuff.
The ELL on my account is really high. We're gonna have to switch names, I think.
Yeah, you want to Smurf completely, or just make priest Lado names?
It'll be a decimation if we both Smurf. I'll get on a different name. It'll just be a little lower. All right. The ELL on my Def's Lado name. You guys always flame the people that Priest and I play against, but I guarantee we're a lot better than a lot of you guys. So don't stop flaming us if you think we're bad.
Please.
What name should I get on? I got my Dota name.
Mi Vida. That name reminds me of
No, it's my Lado Dota name. I have like a bajillion accounts on East, by the way.